Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Fall. This is a game that I came across after Slow Beef, I think, streamed it, and it's a kind of a weird genre. It's a kind of a weird genre-defined thing. It's all about AI and what makes us human and protocols and whatever. But it's the idea of like the gameplay is like a side-scrolling, like shooter, point-and-click adventure game platformer. Done.
Oh, ow!
And
who was driving?
That was the AI crashing down because that was
The AI, you had one job.
The Fall.
Ow! My everything.
However,
What?
on a completely different planet, in a completely different galaxy, not at all related to this adventure,
Wait, what?
roll the clip!
Wait, what the?
Rayon yesterday.
No! No! No!
Oh,
You did not!
you sneaky
You did not
devil.
drag us into this!
We have an emergency
No!
broadcast report.
No!
Hurry!
No!
We must watch
No!
the clip.
Look at
live
this.
from Oregon.
No!
He pulled a me! Oh, I get it.
Wow.
I get it.
This
It took
No!
well played,
Well
sir. It took me a
well
second to
played.
get what was going on.
And this time, there's no Bubsy remake to save us.
Aw. The Woolies have struck back, but unfortunately not in the way we expected.
I mean, the voice acting's decent enough.
Laura,
Matt's left. He's ran off.
I'm out! Hold on,
Matt!
hold on, I still got the collar installed. Let me just reel him in.
He's got a lasso. Silence.
There we go. Anyway, poor Lanny Manila. She had to voice all of this.
Wait. Oh, she was the one voice actress.
Yep, that one voice actress behind everyone in the stall, Rouge the Bat, some of the Koopalings. That's her.
Oh yeah. By the way, the two queens are named Polly and Esther.
Nice.
Get it?
That is one clever thing, but yeah.
Yep.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I knew something felt bad about that fall.
You
So,
piece of shit!
did this time did the thing appear on your thumbnail, or was it completely masked?
Let me check. All I saw
I'm
on the
actually
thumbnail,
curious.
all I saw on the thumbnail was a glowing white thing next to a glowing orange thing.
That. There may be a light effect or something. I don't know, but anyway, perfect.
Whatever the case.
Anyway.
Yeah. We were all
So-
played for fools.
I was so like I literally named the file the Fall Setup. Dope. He thought he was cheering. So here's the plot.
Hold on.
Bubsy was captured. Go
I
ahead.
am legitimately going to record my footage reaction. Not just. Hold on. Just you guys won't
You
see
recorded
it,
it earlier.
but
You can send the footage to Logan later.
What? Okay. So, anywho, the plot is simple. Bubsy was captured on planet Earth because they wanted to eradicate him. They wanted to capture Bubsy in order to complete their takeover of Earth without him getting in the frickin' way again, because they somehow did in Bubsy 1. And Bubsy 2, I don't think they were around. But they captured him, and then brought him, that was interesting enough, and brought him to their planet, but unfortunately something crash landed, and now Bubsy has escaped and is now somewhere on the alien world of Rayon.
So, and apparently, I may have misheard correct, but apparently they've been studying the Bobcat for what feels like decades.
And they've been trying to figure out why he wants a spaceship. Like, really?
Even though this game
Anyway,
came out like
meeting
3
is
years after
adjourned.
conception. Well, Bubsy. Why would you resort to such lame humor?
It's a cute enough design concept, but welcome to Bubsy 3D.
In the Forbidden Planet. Yep, we're not fooling you this time. We're literally doing it. Thanks,
I'm
Logan.
legitimately doing it. I've chained James to the chair. He can't push the eject and start a new game button this time. We're doing this now. And Matt's gonna have to cry in the corner. So, without further ado, claws for alarm.
Now,
fuck
hold
this.
on a second.
Fuck this. I'm going back to Dragon Quest.
No, fine.
Hold on, I still got the reel. Come on, you're staying put.
Hey, I'm here. I'm just going to be playing Dragon Quest on the side.
So let me get down to how this game controls so we can get to that part first. As you already heard, it kind of controls weird. Everyone said it before. But let me actually get to the technical part of it. It's tank controls like Mega Man Legends, sorry. Except unlike Trigger in Mega Man Legends, he is very slidey. Like if you run far enough one direction, try and turn back around, he's gonna kind of slide unless you jump to stop your momentum. And every time you jump, the camera automatically goes to look below you so that you can land on something. Wait, pause.
Get it.
Anywho, this game was being developed, and I think there was an interview or something that said, like, I don't know. Jumping, you jump with X. If you hit triangle button, you'll do the glide jump, but you don't jump as high. And unfortunately, you cannot jump and then go into a glide, I don't think.
Yeah, you can't.
And unfortunately,
Which is dumb.
This was developed in my hometown.
What a rush!
In your hometown? I thought it was just in Oregon.
Bend, Oregon.
It was your home. It was really in your hometown.
Yes.
Ah, crap. Okay, let's go for that again.
It was being made while you were only but a 1-year-old.
And even then, he was just like, fuck, as a very small child realizing what was happening.
Baby's
Whoa,
first words.
You know what? Yeah, my very first words were,
Somebody is making shit and I smell it from here.
What is that? Who was watching Mickey Shorts during this?
I'm going to say,
You can't
I love
stop
that
me.
short too, man, but pull it together.
Come on, it's not going to be that bad. So, what else
it
is
is
happening?
going to
So-
be that bad. It
Won't
is.
be that bad. No, won't be that bad. I'm going to be doing 2 levels for you today, so pipe down and be quiet.
And be good,
They're
little
supposed to mean the
boys.
same thing.
Otherwise, you won't get your Mario Odyssey privileges.
I realize they both mean the same thing. So the objective of the game is to find 2 rocket ship pieces in every level. Meanwhile, I can collect 1-ups by collecting these atoms. And another cool thing is that you can actually run into an atom and use it as a projectile to activate more things, destroy walls that are suspicious looking. Got another life. It's neat enough. The combat is very bad. Because you have to jump and do precision jumping,
The
which
game
doesn't work for Bubsy
is
here.
bad. Everything is bad.
It's
But,
sad,
okay.
it's sad too because like apparently I forget who it was, but someone wanted this game to be delayed to be more polished up compared to the likes of say Mario 64. But no, no, maybe that's not what it is. They wanted it have it out before. I don't remember the whole story behind how this game's released compared to Mario 64. It's just something related to that.
Quote unquote, the story that I had heard was they were working on it, and some guy like immediately realized, like the minute they saw footage, blow that up.
Well,
Thought that would
Mario
thought that would've blown it up.
64.
Yeah, someone saw the release of Mario 64 and thought, "Oh crap!" And they like said, "Dude," because at the time they didn't know Nintendo was making a 3D platform. They thought they were like cutting edge, and they were like racing to try and get this out. And then they saw, "Oh crap!" Black and white checkerboards teleport you, so you don't land on them. On the platform.
Gotcha.
But they were like, "Dude, no, Nintendo's making this. We gotta stop. This is crap." And they didn't. They just pushed forward. And this came out after Crash Bandicoot N64. There's a rocket piece. Sorry, those who have epileptic warnings.
might want to leave a little hint ahead of time, but
Okay.
I'd like to point out that 21 years later, Mario, Crash, and Bubsy would all return with platformers.
funny enough, all within the same year.
That's why I said
And funny-
21 years
technically.
later.
And not funny enough, Bubsy still was kind of eh.
I still think it was a decent enough game. They just needed, well, it didn't need to be so goddamn short, or it didn't need to be so goddamn expensive.
Or it
But,
didn't need to
again,
be so
at
double
least-
damn
God, I
Bubsy.
fucking hate this music. What is going on in my left ear? What is that sound?
That was the sound of that was the sound of the Woolies. That's the sound they make. That's the sound they make.
Yeah, that's their marching song.
I don't get it either. The sound design's a little odd. And there goes the power up. So,
And there goes Mickey falling off a cliff.
that wasn't the power up. That was hype. Still freaking watching Mickey Shorts.
Excuse me for wanting to watch something better.
What are you watching now?
It's the same short. I was just picking up where I left off.
Gosh dang it. So,
Poor
yeah.
little Tompkins.
So fun fact is I actually do own the game. It cost me $1 on eBay, but I do own the game itself.
Why were you so anxious to buy the game in the first place?
Because I wanted to experience it, man.
You could have done that through emulation. No one would hold it against you.
When I first got it, my computer wasn't good enough. This was like 2012, 2011 that I first bought it. Anyway, we got both rocket pieces, so that's one level fully completed. There are 2 in each level. Look at that code, because that's your password system.
Yeah. By the way, want to know an easy way to get to the final level? Just to put all Z's into the code screen.
Really?
Yep. It works.
Does it
So
give you all the
basically, all
rocket
you have
parts
to
even?
do is...
Yeah, I think so.
So basically, all you have to do to beat the game is just go to sleep, because the code's basically...
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly.
But, so I did own the game, but I couldn't actually record from my PS2 because my capture card does not work at that resolution that it runs in PlayStation Classic mode.
Yeah. Oh god, you know what? I just realized. This is the whole goal of this game is honestly pretty much the exact same of Toe Jam and Earl.
Yep, get rocket pieces, get home.
Son of
And
a
now,
bitch.
First game,
and
right?
now Hype's playing Shovel Knight loudly.
No, that's not me this time.
That's
that
right.
is a good
That's right.
idea.
That's Matt playing Dragon Quest Builders.
Actually, no, this is me.
God damn it, you gave him ideas.
Nope. I'm playing something else.
Wait, what the hell?
That if you run to the telescope, it shows you a location. Like, okay, so now I know there's a teleporter behind a fake wall over here.
Okay. Ow!
So I'm gonna go for that real quick. Now, also, as you notice, thankfully, you do have multiple hits in this game.
Well, that's a relief, I guess. They didn't
Logan,
follow the
that
same
does.
mentality they had with the first game.
I want to get there. Fine. Okay, maybe I need to find a wall to break around here.
Now, should I
Tell
play,
me, Logan, you gotta play this legitimately!
should I play Kid Icarus, Fire Emblem, or Resident Evil? To wash
now,
the taste out of my mouth of this.
Now,
Play
real
Smash
quick, when you
Brothers
say...
Brawl so you can play as Pit, who's also voiced by Lanny Manila.
Really?
And Brawl, yes.
What were you, Steve?
No,
what
when
were
you
saying?
when you say Resident Evil, like which Resident Evil is it?
Revelations for the 3DS.
Oh, I hear that's supposed to be pretty good. Like for people that are like, I want something that's more akin to the classics as opposed to whatever 6 did.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. Yeah, it's really good. Much better than this shit.
Honestly, anything's
Well, at the
better
very
than
least,
this. In fact, you can
at
make
the
it
very
debate
least
that
with this
06
video,
is better
we-
than this.
06 is better than this.
No, I will say.
Is there
no,
anything
I will
that's
say-
is there anything that's worse than Bubsy?
I will say that this game is better than 06
Duke
because at
Nukem
least this game
Forever?
doesn't have. I will say that this game is better than Sonic 06 because A, it has a code that lets you skip to the end of it.
Nah.
06 does not. Number one. Number two is that this game at least is coded properly. Like it doesn't have random bugs that make you fly through a wall.
Actually, you know what?
You're sure of that?
Actually, you know what? And I just want to
Think
say
so.
this just for the sake of seeing what kind of reactions I get. Some people are insistent that maybe Paper Mario Sticker Star is worse than Bubsy 3D.
Yeah, it is to me.
What?
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I would much rather have play Sticker Star than this.
I'd rather have incompetent coding as opposed to obtuse as fuck puzzles.
Yeah. Or puzzles that literally, if you don't know what to do, you'll just die because you weren't prepared to have every little thing with you at all times. AKA, I'm looking at you, freaking poison blooper thing.
Same Lucifer, I was
with
trying to
with
make a
the
joke.
with the kick-ass mariachi mix. Or no, that wasn't mariachi. That was something
Oh,
else.
dear.
I forget what sort of genre that was, but I loved it.
But anyway, again, it's kind of weird. But like, the more I started playing this game, the more I kind of got good at it.
Of
Didn't the
course.
same thing happen with you in 06?
So I guess it's safe to.
Dynamite.
So I guess it's safe to say that this is pretty much Logan's guilty pleasure.
Not now, but I will say, like, people, I could have
Now.
easily put you guys. Oh, hang on. Ah, there's an missile piece.
And over
Rocket
here
piece.
we find a whole mess of pixels.
And over
So
in
bit-
this
so be-
corner is Matthew playing arms.
So just know, I could have easily made this a commentary because I actually was getting kind of good at this game.
Oh god.
Well, thankfully you did.
Then
But-
you would have
actually
died
does.
to me. You would have been dead.
Ow.
How long is this game
What hit you?
anyway?
The guy shot a rocket at me. How old is this game?
No, long.
1996.
Let's get. Oh, we got zapped.
Zap.
1996 is when it came out.
No, I said long.
Oh, long.
How long is the game? It's 16 levels, I think.
Yeah, it's 16 levels. Some of them are boss fights, though.
Yeah, and then again, the idea is that don't want to touch that electric guy. And the problem with the electric guy is he does kind of run around. He does kind of zip and zap around a bit randomly, so you gotta like time it to be very careful. But anyway, you just avoid all the projectiles and just keep running. Like, just don't worry about the enemies. Just keep worry about the get off the platform. Thank you.
It's not like all these enemies are really trying to do anything to you, but actually, it should also be said, like for as bad as this game is, I mean, I'll give it some kudos for at least trying to have all these random little FMV snippets that pretty much just has Bubsy just shooting the shit like that. It's like they're not that great, but hey, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, and again, I will, and what was I gonna say? And if you and the camera goes like that, that's automatic. I'm not controlling that part when the camera comes back to face me, but it does give me a little bit of time to like, okay, move here and bop them. But again, it's odd. It's not a great game.
Hey,
I'm not
Logan?
gonna lie. Yes.
Logan, I hope you know by this point you are.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and everyone knows that this game is not good. Okay, all the rumors you've heard, they're probably true. When I first played this game, before there were any stakes of, I actually have to make a recording of this, I broke a wall here, but I cut out a few deaths because that freaking electric guy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I blew up a wall here with an atom. Anyway, go ahead, hype.
I don't know why, but seeing Logan trying to climb up certain walls and sometimes failing gives me the idea of if they ever do decide to do more with Bubsy in the future, what if he had like a parkour type of gameplay?
Would be better than this.
It'd be cool to see, like, with that, what was that lunge move he had? Pounce move?
Oh yeah, the pounce move. I thought that was pretty decent, even though they essentially were just ripping off of Gianna Sisters.
I'll also say, and I know you guys are probably going to be like, oh, that's saying a lot. Quote hype in the next 5 seconds. This game is better than Superman 64.
I have no retort to that.
Fine.
Like, I feel like the game has more to it. Draw distance is good. Like, they actually, like, are clearly set objectives, and your controls aren't, like, obscure.
Okay, right now we're just comparing shit to diarrhea. Is there really that big of a difference?
Fine. Anyway, let's go glide carefully.
Well, one of them is pretty much eternal until you actually get better.
Okay. But hey, there's one more piece. Let's leave carefully. Don't get
Lonnie
zapped.
Minoa voicing that.
I got zapped.
Ah.
Yes, and she's probably voicing that too. Yeah, she voices everything. Fortunately, I think deaths still save the rocket piece. I believe so. I'm gonna go really quickly and check.
What's that thing circling around his head?
Checkpoint.
Yep.
Turn around and you'll respawn there.
Actually, the checkpoints do look an awful lot like the continue icon
Yep,
from
we got
the
it.
original Bubsy.
It does. Anyway, yeah, we got it. We're good. So let's
All right,
move
let's
on.
get out of here.
But I think we still have one more rocket piece. I keep calling it a missile because I think I want to blow them up. No, we have one more
I want
rocket
to.
piece. Freaking yeah, we have one more rocket piece to find. There it is.
But you got zapped.
But anywho, there is something to this game, and again, I couldn't record it, so it is possible. Yes, it is possible to emulate this through Mednafen.
Obviously.
If you're deathly curious,
Yeah, if you're definitely curious, just emulate it. Don't even bother buying it. Don't give the developers the benefit of the doubt. Let them know that they fucked up.
I love your confidence in assuming that these guys even are developers anymore, and that they even do anything and
Yeah.
even get the
Well,
money.
I'm
to
pretty
pay
Hey,
them.
the people who developed this developed the Uncharted, developed Uncharted Golden Abyss and the Siphon Silver series.
But this isn't item. What? They did?
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
Again, Ben Studios. Look them up.
And plus, Icolade is
rats.
technically still around because they did publish Holy Strike Back.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
I honestly thought they were dead
Same.
all this time. But boy, did they prove me wrong.
Probably should have cut out these deaths too.
Yeah.
I didn't think about these deaths.
Yeah, I think he was expecting us to have this long-winded commentary.
Personally,
Well,
I just imagined that being Logan every time he's electrocuted.
Well, personally, I prefer the
there.
air.
I'm invincible. There we go. Well, I also think I was.
Not
I
even
think
a
I was
point,
also thinking myself.
James.
There we go. I also think I was trying to. I think I was trying to like keep the video a convincing amount of length, otherwise you wouldn't believe me if I was doing the Fall. I don't know if I actually don't even know if I should do the Fall. The Fall is still a pretty cool game, but it's a little slow to get through. Here we go! Yay!
Oop.
Aw, silly fool.
But I mean, maybe I'll do the Fall. I don't know. It's.
I mean, say what you will. These kinds of stuff, these kinds of bits. I mean, it's an interesting idea. They just didn't do it that well.
To be fair, that was a funny scene, but only for seeing him get the living shit beat out of him.
Yeah, but
he deserved
it. And look, here's Bubsy among the piles of unsold copies.
Oh, I thought that was just a bunch.
Here's the pieces we got.
I thought those were just all the dishes he forgot to wash.
Look at all this crap. Yeah, actually, it looks like it is 18 levels long. Okay, 18.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing we're not doing that.
Yes, again, quit the game. Yes, quit it.
Quitting. Yeah, the levels aren't actually that long, and yeah, that was Bubsy 3D.
Fuck you.
Again,
Fuck
I don't
you.
think it's that horrible, but it is bad. It is definitely bad. It's definitely bad. It does not play the best it could be. But I'm so glad I got to bring these guys on a little journey through it.
By the way, for any fan game makers out there, would it kill you guys to make a much better version of Bubsy 3D using Unity or something? That'd be appreciated.
Seriously, I don't think they're going to send any cease and desists, because that would imply that they'd have to take credit and affirm that they made this game. Literally, you have them by the balls. You can make that game, and unless they want unless they want to take credit for it and admit that they still made this game and defend it, they can't stop you.
Well, there's also the thing of, apparently Bubsy leaves such a bad taste in people's mouths that they despise the idea of him ever being in a good game, even a good fan game.
That Twitter account was so bad. So, yeah. I mean, again, there's our now official look at. So that means now James has to change the title of that video to stop tricking people, and that's actually the Woolly Straight Back and not the 3D look at.
I guess that's fair.
But, yeah, with that said, I'm Lucky Jack 20. Quick and sly as always.
Yes, you are. I'm James Bankstream.
Ronnie J. Koopa, Bend, Oregon, and I say, I apologize.
I think all Bend, Oregon residents are required by law to have on their license plate at least one image of Bubsy to remind themselves of their shame.
No. Fuck you. Fuck
Sorry,
you.
And Hype. What's up, Hype?
Devil damn it, my YouTube app's glitching.
Oh no, you can't watch the Mickey anymore. Tuppence!
Poor little Tuppence!
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Fuck you!
Our resources are wasting away.